Well, hello, folks. I do hope you're well. This not so sunny, late-ish Friday afternoon, early evening. I seen a weird interview this morning. Another weird one. I'd say a bit of a car crash. Some may not, but for me it was. You know, we've had her on here before, folks. We've had her on here on a regular basis. That's our old friend Kerry Katona on GMB this morning. Now, you know, I don't work with the script, folks. You know that. I just freestyle it as I see it. But I have wrote a couple of bullet points down today because I thought it was funny and I thought I don't want to forget these things. She was on GMB with, who was she with? Richard Madeley, and who else was there? Was it Ranveer Singh? I think it was. What a weird interview. Weird. Yeah, she's talking about her nose, the nose job she's just had. Not a normal nose job. This isn't one to enhance it or put it back right because it's broken or whatever else. Well, it's broken, but in a way that me or you wouldn't have. This is where she's had the old septum missing. You might have read about it in the past. It's been in the press a lot lately. The middle of the nose has been missing due to constant cocaine abuse. She's recently had an op and a plastic surgery in that there London, on Harley Street, I would have thought. Probably because of all the publicity. She mentioned the surgeon's name again today, probably free of charge, giving the surgery a lot of publicity. She gets many things that Comp does, our Kerry. She's very, very clever at that. She works the media better than most anybody else. Although she says everybody's working her. But she did this interview today and I thought cringeworthy, wasn't even in it. What did she say? She wanted to let everybody know, as she always does, don't be feeling sorry for me. It's all my fault. I know that. She loves that because everyone says, ain't it really refreshing? Well, more of that later. But he said, how did it happen, Kerry? She said, well, my first marriage, when it ended, I was on a downer from Brian, blah, 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 blah. And then I got with my second fella. She said, the thing is, I've realised, you lie with dogs, you get fleas. You lie with dogs, you get fleas. All right. Another one of the many lines. She trots them out really, really well. She said, I took drugs for the first time at 40. Well, we know that. She mentions that all the time. Her mother gave her speed and told her it was it sherbet or something like, not sherbet, the other one. Yeah, sherbet, I think she told her. My first go at cocaine was 16. She's now like mid-40s, I think. So 30-odd years will ruin it, I would imagine, although she says she's been clean for 12 or 40 years. We don't know that, folks. We never will know that, but that's what she says. She said, I did it to myself, really, because I was so down. It was really like self-harming. What she meant was, not the cocaine abuse, but when the inside of her nose was falling apart, she actually made it fall apart by taking more, she said. And it was a way of self-harming, she said. I couldn't self-harm me wrist, she said. I was she's done the old, what's it, Molly and Lily. She's got Molly tattooed on her wrist and Lily on another wrist. So I couldn't self-harm there because, you know, she couldn't cut through the names. You hear that all the time from the... But I thought I'd just do my nose in. Which I thought, well, that's dead clever. That really, really good, that. What else did she say? Richard says, I love you, Kerry, because you've not got an ounce of self-pity. You don't class yourself a victim. And it's really refreshing in this time of, you know, mental health and mental this and mental that. You're a shining example of people that, you know, you take it on the chin or on the nose. I said that, not him. And I thought, no. He said, well, Ranveer said, and you've got 2 daughters now. I said, oh, no. 5 kids I've got. 4 girls and 1 boy, she said. She said, they're all available to a good home. Now, she thought that was a nice throwaway line, Kerry. She thought it was funny. The 5 kids are all available to a good home. And I thought, no, Kerry, wait a minute. It was only last week you was telling us your second daughter has moved to a good home. She's moved from yours to the one over there in Ireland. Not to her dad's, not to all Brian's, to Brian's mums and dad's. And that's the second to go over there now. So 2 of them have gone to a good home. You've only got 3 left now. But you did say they're available to a good home. So watch this space, viewers, I would suggest. What else did she say? So 2 have gone. So she said, oh yeah, that was it. That was the bit. That's unbelievable. I can't believe it. Richard was that fascinated. He wanted to know about the hole and how it had been repaired. He wasn't happy enough for her just to tell him. He wanted to go around the sofa, around the table and go and sit with her and have a look up at it. And I thought, this is weird, this. Really, really weird. I mean, this is unlike anything I've ever seen before on the telly. I mean, weird. It's something that somebody like, say, Alan Partridge would do, but like jokingly, you know, taking the mick. And I have heard in the past, I think, wasn't Partridge part shaped on Richard Madeley? I'm sure it was, from Madeley's younger days. I'm sure there was an element of him in there, and I thought when I watched that today, I could see Partridge all over it. But the thing is, he'd be doing it for comedic effect. Madeley was serious, and I thought it just looked really, really weird. What else did she say? She said something else. Wait a minute. Oh yes, ambition. You're not down in the dumps. You don't treat yourself as being hard done by. You're not asking for any sympathy, Rambe said. And then, again, she said, in a time of mental health, that's really refreshing. And Kerry said, oh, no. She said, I'm giving myself a pat on the back for that, she said, because I take it all on the chin. I tell everyone it's all my own fault, so I'm giving myself a pat on the back. I thought, yeah, losing in the middle of your nose, being on drugs from 14 to whatever age you say you finished, having sort of 5 kids and 2 of them have gone away, blaming your second husband for being a dog and catching fleas of him, and I thought, no. You keep getting this airtime, and that's what she said. That's the bit. Unbelievable. Got a young daughter of 10, and she said, oh yeah, she said, I've shown her everything. I wanted her to know everything. I want her to know it off me, not from social media, because now with social media and this internet, things are everywhere. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, Kerry, I've seen you in 2 or 3 newspapers, on MSN, on Metro, on Daily Mail in the last couple of weeks, talking people through the fact that you're going to have a nose job, talking to them about the nose job, showing them pictures while you're having the nose job, showing them pictures after the recuperation time and after the nose job, and you're non-stop promoting it and talking about it. Well, of course she's going to know the 10-year-old, but did any of us need to know the septum's missing? Did any of us need to know that you've gone for consultations? Did any of us need to know that you'd had the op or was having the op? Did any of us need to know that it was coming from your rib, the cartilage? None of us need to know anything. Keep it all to yourself. Keep it to yourself, and your daughter may not have known. You could have said you've got a problem with your nose and you're having an operation, but you won't be looking good for 2 weeks. Then you'll be better. Your 10-year-old daughter doesn't need to know you've blown the inside of your nose off with constant cocaine abuse. Didn't have to be on the internet. Didn't have to be in the newspapers. Didn't have to be anywhere. But I would imagine the newspapers, the magazines and the TV today, and every appearance you do, pay you for you telling us all about it. I'm sure they do. So yes, your daughter would have found out through all these channels, you're flogging it like it's nobody's business. But maybe if you'd have kept your mouth shut at the start, could have kept your nose shut really, and but maybe she wouldn't have found out. Do you need to be telling a 10-year-old girl all about it and showing it her? I wouldn't have thought so, but we all parent differently, don't we? We all do.